You gon' need bars if you claiming you hard. Who gon' catch it and do they part? From the top when it start. You got flow, well let them know. Off the top of the dome, king or queen of the throne. Who gon' really put on for they city? Gritty, committed. Who ridiculous lit it? Who gon' come and kick it and spit it? Who gon' step up and rip it? Who that fire? Who need that higher? Keep it rolling like tires. Who gon' keep that spark like a lighter? Who in the undeniable in the booth?
It's Grandma Baby.
We got Zay. Do the introduction, you did.
You gotta come with that bitch. You gotta DK go. I'm gonna straight under that. I gotta get.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're here for the greatest. Half man, half machine. 100% GOAT. Zay Bandz. Holla at him, homie.
Look, one time for the one time, let your boy Zay Bandz go ahead, check in, wreck in. I'm in this, yeah, straight up, pull up a bitch, and yeah, I'm flexing. Big flex, big checks, Nike town, big flex. She give me big neck. Ooh, here we go now. It's your boy Zay Bandz, let me go ahead, eat the beat. I came down Groom Road, but it's like Green Street. I seen this bitch the other day, she was on Green Leaf. I told her I got that bag, yeah, bitch, them real green leaves.
Yeah.
I'm the hottest in the fucking city. They got a BRP Diddy, but I'm the hottest in the city. Look, let me stop fucking with y'all. Let me get in this bitch for real.
Zay Bandz.
Turn me up.
Let's go.
Look, G-O-A-T, G-O-A-T. Yo, baby daddy, that nigga hate me because he ain't me. He tryna, one more time. Big flex, take it down. Big checks. Yeah, I'm the hottest in the booth. Yeah, Zay Bandz, they say that go, yeah, he the truth. Got that beard or oil in him, yeah, fresher. I'm fresher.
Yeah.
What up?
You can stop it right there. Hold on.
We gonna stop right there.
Stop there right there.
Hey.
So look, since you mentioned it, bro, because I'm trying to get my
Man, I'm telling you.
all together. What you using, dog?
Man, so look, just like I told Remy, hard work and dedication.
Yeah.
It's just a long road to get to one of these.
Yeah.
But man, I use what that shit called? It's some essential. It's a coconut oil. My base is a coconut oil.
Okay. All right.
Then like I'm gonna have to take a picture of it because my barber TJ Malvo, he actually like he threw me some shout out TJ Malvo draft picks. You heard me. Sickest barber, he cut all the celebrities. Oh. He cut all the celebrities. I had to go to him. I had to switch it up. NFL, Michael Vick, you heard me, Donovan McNabb, all the LSU draft picks. You know, he the sickest. But he put me on some stuff, man. He got different people that give him different things, and I use multiple shit but I can't. What's the nature cream of nature?
Yeah.
They got like a
You use that too?
I've used it before. Yeah.
They got some shit. I use 3 different. It's 2 shampoos. They got one that's strong. It look like castor oil. They got a honey one.
That's the one I use, not the one that looks
That
like
honey
the
one?
castor oil.
Yeah, that what is in the with the green, the brown cap. Yeah, that one the sickest, man. I leave
on that beard balm.
I gotta see that one.
Yeah, it's like a black, like you know how Sporting Waves used to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like in a little black little can like that.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta check that one out. But man, I probably every 2 days I shampoo and condition, and I tee up and shit. It's hard work and dedication, bro. Comb
Shout
that
out
bitch here.
Beard gang, shout out.
Yeah, you know.
So, just threw some jewels out there.
That why side niggas winning.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on. Why did I co-sign?
Wait a minute.
I was like, you know what I'm saying?
I
But
got this
ain't
shit
mean
down,
that shit.
nigga.
I mean, yeah. Nah,
Yeah, what's good,
what you
man?
talking about, boy?
Man, you know, Money Man got a song called Side Bitches Winning. You ever heard it? You gotta listen
No,
to
I
it.
don't listen to things like that.
Man, you know why Side Bitches Winning. So I'm coming to why Side niggas
I
winning.
can't consume that.
Man, that's the one. That's the one, though. That's the one.
Yeah, man. So look, man, you more than a promoter.
Of course.
Man, we gotta let the people know what you got going on. What's up?
Shit. It's a lovely Saturday. Well, really, man, honestly, right now I'm chilling. I just came off of another Go Ride tour. Certain Sundays out the month I do a trap back ride, and I got a series. It's trap back ICE. I do trap back bowling at Quarters. I got trap back riding, and I think we did Nouveau skate night.
Explain that. What is trap back?
It comes from the term trap back jumping. So I took it and I'm like, man, we need to do something cool because, you know, you got the trap and ride, trap and skate. That was like the trend last year, trapping something like that.
The trap and sip and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
trap and sip, trap
yeah.
painting.
Yeah.
So it's really a mixture. Honestly, it's really simple. I bring a live DJ, but I use trap, but trap is a genre of music, but I tend to, when I say trap, you just know the DJ gonna be live. Yeah. So we do anything from R&B to hip hop, trap, soul. I cover all aspects, all angles.
Now we did a lot of like we did like a lot of media for a lot of trap events.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I know a Zay event is different.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, it's that shit like cocaine, man. No,
I mean, I wouldn't know, but I'm saying so.
Good dope selling itself. But man, let's do the bikes. For instance, Trap Back Riding, I partnered with Chuck with Go Ride. That's downtown 3rd and Main. And I brought it. Well, we actually met in February at a Trap Back Bowling. Okay. Crazy. He's like, man, I want you to bring the concept for bikes. So I thought about it. I'm like, man, we gonna do it.
We're not talking about motorbikes.
No, pedal bikes.
Okay.
Cruisers. They're called cruisers.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, I could try it. And I tend to excel outside of doing nightlife events. I excel in the things like the skating, the biking, laser tags. Really like adult entertainment.
Bringing people together.
So it worked out. The first one I did, it did great. The second one did well as well. We do 4 different tours on a Sunday evening. The first tour is the R&B tour. I do ultimate R&B. That's like one of my favorite genres. It lasts from 45 minutes to an hour. Take you through downtown. I got a live DJ. Never normally does it for me. Then the second tour is the New Orleans Bounce Tour. That's the best tour, though. I ain't gonna lie. The Bounce Tour, and I'm not a big New Orleans Bounce fan, but it's rain. That's rain.
Sound like it.
But it's fresh out there.
It's crazy. That shit
came
came
out
out
of
nowhere.
tornadoes on the way or something like that.
But back to the reality though. The third tour, we do a hip hop tour, and that kind of just mainstream. And then the last tour of the night is called Louisiana Heat, and that one covers Gates, Boosie, Zydeco, Juvenile, Manny Fresh, any Hurricane Chris, any Louisiana artists, Young Boys, straight Louisiana Heat, and it goes pretty well though in all actuality, man. And that's kind of, I'm just bring the concept there. So I took it from, initially it was Trap Back Bowling where we bowl on Wednesdays. I got Trap Back Riding on Sundays. I want to come with another one. I like kind of like, you know, Power has the new hashtag Power Never Ends. So I'm like, this trap forever jumping. That's my hashtag for it. Right. So I think next I'm gonna go back to Skate Galaxy. I'm gonna try it because, you know, COVID going on still. I'm gonna try to do another skating event, adult skate night. They came out. I told dude, and I'm like, man, I was frying some eggs this morning, and something told me like, man, you should try skating again. So I'm gonna go. That's on my to-do list. This Monday, I'm gonna get it in.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Yeah. Skate night coming back.
It's coming back. It's coming back soon.
Down the road, TV gonna be in the building too. You know?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, you know, media on deck.
Oh yeah, we need it. We need it.
Hey, so like, tell me what I've been seeing these vlogs you got going on. Seeing you exercising.
Oh yeah, man. You know, big weight. You heard me. I just was on FaceTime. My trainer, she was yelling at me, talking about, yeah, you decided not to work out this week. I had to take a break. Jada, get it out you. Shout out Jada Fit. I work out with her. It's Jada. It's _ Jada Fit with 2 T's. Back to the vlog though. Your main question. I'm sorry. I got 3 vlogs on YouTube, 3 series. I got More Than the Promoter. This takes you throughout my life, day to day, what I do, from things like this, interviews, to setting up an event, to working out, just letting people in. Cause promotion in nightlife and the things I do is, you might know me, but you really don't know me. So I want to show people, oh, it's more than just throwing parties, it's more than hosting and drinking. So I'm trying to evolve and let people in to see, oh, wow, what do I actually do? What do I spend most of my time doing? Who am I around? Things like the wing truck we have.
Shout out Mike.
Shout out Mike. Chicken Wing Mike Sherman. They doing chicken and waffles today. I missed it.
Where he at?
He in Prairieville today. Prairieville at a car sales. Like, I breed pits, so I'm dropping.
You got some puppies?
Not right now. March.
March.
I'm definitely gonna get with you most there. I got some killers out there, man. They big.
What kind you got?
Pitbull. I do. My bloodline is Gotti, Boudreaux, and Bowley.
Okay.
Yeah. I
want to get at you.
I can tap in. I got some Razor's Edge in Carolina. I got some in Mississippi. It's a big ring. When I say ring, I don't dog fight. I mean ring of breeders I deal with. We all got different bloodlines.
That's what's up.
My second series on YouTube is the GOAT Season. It's shot by Suge Shot and Trey with 30 Day Visuals.
Yeah.
That's just nightlife recaps when I do big events. I just want to show people the different things I do. In my third series, it should start. If I do go to Boosie Pool Party tomorrow, It's gonna start this weekend. It's called Zaycation.
That's in
Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's titties out. You heard me?
Right.
It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice.
Partake. I can't.
Yeah, you can't play. You know, but
Do your thing though, Zay.
Oh, you know I'm in there. Head
FaceTime.
first. Hey, lad, I can't swim.
The little FaceTime.
I'm a FaceTime.
Don't FaceTime me.
Oh, you know, Snapchat or something.
Yeah.
But that Zaycation vlog, that's me just traveling, doing different things, going city to city out of Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
So, well, state to state, I should say, rather.
So are you gonna like show like behind the scenes of like you actually putting together like events and things?
Right.
That?
Yeah, that's what more than a promoter should cover. We got 1 episode on YouTube right now of that, and I think we got 3 episodes of Goat Season on YouTube as well. But more than the promoter is gonna show you the communication, the meetings, we need to get this, the sound.
The run around.
Yeah, the run on the crazy, the flyers, the contacting people, the arguments. It get real with me. I ain't lying. I had a funny story. I'm doing a Taco Tuesday coming up at Alibaba on Florida on the 22nd.
I just seen that sign, Alibaba.
Yep, next to the jewelry store.
Yeah.
So we doing tacos. We actually gonna bring our wing truck out there. We got a grill, so we gonna do tacos. And then I'm trying to corner the market.
Right.
You know, it's a bring your own bottle, bring whatever it's called. Yeah. But I want to corner the market, so I know someone that does mixed drinks, the Hennessy margaritas and stuff. So I contacted her. Like, hey, I got a proposition for you. You can make money so you don't have to leave. Like, I don't want anybody to leave when they're there.
Yeah.
So I told her I'm very what's the word I'm looking for? I'm very distinct and informative. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna call you at this time, at this date, to go over everything before you buy or order anything.
Yeah.
Call, she didn't pick up. So yesterday I'm on the wing truck. We doing wings, we trying different stuff, you know, just enjoying I hop on there like and start cooking, you know, just for the hell of it.
You start cooking
yourself?
yourself?
I get on there like if we
I mean that.
Yeah, I hop on there like
we
right
was just
now.
talking about that. Like if somebody tell you what to do, at least know how to do it.
Right.
You
And so
know
like
what I'm saying?
it's family, so like if you know, if you might catch me on Southern Campus in a Pretty Wednesday with the DJ, then next 5 minutes I'm on a wing truck.
Right.
Taking orders.
So when you
real.
got people under you, you pretty much know how to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All you
And
gotta do is throw it in the grease.
Right. And I don't mind. Like, I get there and, you know, and some people, it's like, it damn near is like, I was trying to explain to our little cousin the other day, because we got on the topic of musicians and people just loving people that they don't know.
Right.
And I'm like, man, I'm like, firsthand, honestly, I run across a lot of people that really like and love my energy and what I do and really don't know me. And it's like, at first it's kind of scary, because it's like, man, these people really don't even know me, but you have to accept it in a sense and filter it as well, because you got people that really just like being around and want to see this, want to see that. And he's like, man, I never thought about it like that, because we go different places and it's, you know, it's love here. It's, you know, it's like it's on a smaller scale, but it's very massive because you run across so many people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
like how are you able to like to break the ice with certain people? Like when you came in here, the energy level just went up all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like how you able to just come in a situation and break the ice like that?
I just remain myself. Like I'm not afraid
that,
to say I'm not afraid to get a no.
Yeah.
But I've got them. You know what I'm saying? It's just really just being myself. Like being able to. I feel like it's my diversity that I can relate to anybody. I'm pretty sure it's something in this room everybody does I can relate to you doing. You know what I'm saying? We could start talking like just like beards. Okay,
Right.
Boom, cameras, music. You know, I'm just a well-rounded guy. I'm in the shirt store yesterday and the lady they had a country song playing.
Come on.
She's like, are you singing that song? I'm like, yeah. What's wrong with it?
Why we can't know that?
She was like, she's like, I hate this song. How do you even know it? I'm like, man, I'm just well-rounded. Like, I'm pretty awesome. I'm picking with them. Like, I'm pretty awesome. It's like, wow, that's crazy. But,
hey, man, you said I'm pretty awesome.
Pretty
like,
awesome.
you always saying, like from me knowing you, the short period of time
Right.
I did, like when you say stuff, you speak of yourself in the high.
Right.
That's good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should always carry yourself like, how I personally feel you should always carry yourself on you know, it's like, I guess you can consider it self-respect or just holding yourself. I feel like it goes hand in hand with accountability. Mm-hmm. So I can hold myself accountable when I do something wrong, I make a mistake. I should be able to hold myself accountable when I'm doing something good or I feel like I'm this way. Right. And if anybody would feel opposite, it's never a problem to say, well, Zay, I honestly feel like you might not be that awesome. You do this differently.
Like,
you know?
Does it ever come off as an arrogance?
I actually got told for the first time.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
He could say,
Yes.
DK know me.
Yes.
Yeah.
But my friend's cousin told me the other day outside of the house, like, man, I didn't like you at first. And with this, I'm talking about, I'm like, I didn't, you know, a lot of things, it doesn't faze me. I kind of just, all right. He's like, cause you just come off with an arrogant demeanor and like you.
Yeah.
But when I really sit down and talk to you and realize, like, man, you really get out here with everybody else. Like, yeah, like but I'm myself. I've always been this way.
Right.
And it comes with, I feel like it stems from athleticism. Being in high school, I was a freshman playing varsity with all the, like, these guys were like 17, 18, you know, in that range.
Yeah.
We freshmen, so it's like, you got to come out there. You got to have that field swag, that enthusiasm, and it carried on. And, you know, you got people you deal with, what's the word I'm looking for? You deal with the different stigmatisms from people not liking you because you might be good at this. You got this type of sneaker or these people, you know. And I always took it, crazy it might sound, the party is kind of, funny, this is going to sound funny. The parties kind of took me away from that because all the people that didn't like me for this or feel like I'm this was the same people coming to these high school parties paying $10 getting in at the door. Yeah. So it's like I'm really not losing in a sense because if I can't win with y'all this way, I'm going to win with y'all that way because y'all going to come. And it's like undeniable things I do. Like you might not like me, but say your girlfriend, whoever you're in a relationship with, might say, I want to go ride bikes. Or I want to go bowling. In a realistic sense though, man, it's just like, it's kind of being undeniable to whereas you just all around the board, just like I said, corner in the market. Like if we can't win this way off this, well, hey, if I'm, maybe I can. Wait, all right. Do that one more time.
All right.
What the fuck?
Oh, man.
1, 2, 3.
Like, in a sense, it's undeniable. So I look at it as if, okay, if we can't win this way, or you know what, we're going to win this way, or we could do it like this, just like the hookah lounge. I don't smoke hookahs. A lot of people know I don't smoke them. But the flyer, it doesn't even have my name on it. Like, it has nobody's name on it but DJ Neff, the hookah lounge, and the taco menu. So I've learned to kind of just blend in sometimes and push this because it's still going to work. So that takes away from the, I don't want to say the non-Zay likers, but it can relate to anybody. You know, right. Sometimes you don't have to put your name on everything for it to be successful.
Facts.
And that's kind of
what.
Say
that again.
Like, you don't have to put your name on everything to be successful.
Right.
Just like the
Because I know I've done it.
Real talk.
I'm a victim too. I didn't do it.
Like plenty of events, nigga, and call me for. I'm like, man, you ain't even got to worry about putting me on.
Yeah.
Like, right. Just make sure you put live music on there. That's fine.
Right.
Yeah. I'll gonna see when they get there.
Right.
Yeah, because it shows certain people, like, even like with working with the, like, that was my first time. Whatever time I came this prior interview, I just had met the hookah guy, and he didn't know me at all, and he made a comment, of not knowing who I was, like, yeah, man, I work with this guy named Markel, and he works at Boiling Rule and works at Royal Hookah, and we've been promoting for, I said, really? Like, he gave me a strange time, like, yeah, a couple years. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, hey, that's when I became arrogant. Okay. I said, call Markel and ask Markel who the GOAT is. Has he ever worked with the GOAT? He looked at me crazy.
The GOAT.
And funny, how ironic, Markel walked in the hookah lounge.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, you know, I play like you're around me. I'm like, hey, Markel, you know this guy? Yeah, you come sit right next to him. This your business partner. So Markel looking like, yeah, I know him, but what's going on? I'm like, man, shit. He said y'all business partners and whoop de whoop. He like, man, I just met this guy. He like, man, what the fuck? So the dude face turned red. I'm like, so I told him, I said, whatever his name is, I don't even know dude's name. I said, tell him what I told you. He's like, he said, ask Markel, has he ever worked with the GOAT or who the GOAT is? And funny shit, I can't make this up. Markel was like, man, I actually text you about him. Remember, I was like, man, I got this dude, my homeboy, got all this stuff, the GOAT. He like, look. And the dude was like, oh, I'm like, yeah. When the dude did that, I'm like, I'm going to show you, like, regardless, I can put people in here either way it go. And I'm going to make a point to him after the Taco Tuesday, like, my name not even on this, and we got people here. So I don't want you to feel like ever again when you doing something. Because he kind of came at me in the sense like, well, yeah, man, you know, we do this, and this. And, like, and I'm like, in a sense, like, I'm going to tell you, like, I'm not trying to be arrogant, but I'll be real with you. Like, I really don't need you. Like, I didn't come here.
Yeah.
I didn't come here because I wanted to be here. I came here because you offered me So with that being said, it's like I'm just like, man, you know what? I'm gonna come holler at you, see what you're talking about.
Hold on, keep rolling. Say that part again, please.
Which one? Oh,
yeah, I don't really need you.
yeah, like I'm saying, and I'm like, to be realistic, like I told him, like, bro, I don't really need you. I didn't come here because I need to be here. I came here because multiple people have reached out to me, like, hey, they have a guy at this hookah lounge that wants to meet you. We've been pushing the issue, and I actually got duped. Like, on some, man, come on, we riding. Man, let's go to the hookah lounge.
Yeah.
Like, the hookah lounge, like, but I got something, I don't smoke hookahs. Like, at the end of the day, I don't, you'll see me playing, but I don't smoke hookahs for real. I go sit in the hookah lounge for a little while and go. That's just not my thing, but I can relate to people that do.
Yeah.
You come, you know what I'm saying? I eat tacos, so let's put it. I like music, so just in the sense like that, like you don't back to like to make full circle. You don't. Your name doesn't have to be on everything.
Right.
And I'm not the type of person like if we doing something like my Suge could say like I got a best friend call me earlier. He's like, man, what you doing around 6? I'm like, man, I don't know. Like I got a lot to do today, bro. What's up? He like, man, I got some money I want you to hold for me. I just need you to hold it, and I know you probably know the right thing, or you could do something. You could do something, anything. Like, man, I'm getting into purchasing vending machines, and I'm looking at properties and stuff. So, and it's a real conversation. He said he had like 15K, and I'm like, and Suge was sitting there like, man, what the hell? I'm like, bro, you'll be surprised being around me, the type of conversation I have with people, because this just, and I'm not, oh, I could take this and do this with her. Yeah, I told him, but I'm the type of person like, hey, if you want to do this, you could go this route. You could ask Suge. Like, that's why I had mentioned Suge last time I came. This is when I talk. I talk to him every day, different shit. Send him shit. I'm just one of those people like, hey, try this out. Look at this. I'm going to show you, can you do this? Let's make it, like I told, like, we want to be great at the end of the day. Like, GOAT is greatest all time. So it's only right that I push greatness. So we strive for greatness in everything we do, from videos to pictures to music to everything. Like, it's just something I really pride myself on. And that's why I carry myself, because it's like, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to miss. It's going to be something you can connect with, and something I damn near can help you with, we can help each other with, and I'm going to take it to another level of doing. And that's just, so I could believe it if some people would say I carry myself in an arrogant sense, but when you really around me, just know you'll see why, because it all adds up with me.
I don't get arrogance from you. I get good
hey,
energy.
no, wait, because this because you getting in interviews.
Yeah, we
so
talking
like
set
right studio.
Right.
Hey,
yeah.
But when I first met him, I
we
swear,
do
I'm like,
this guy.
man, I want to punch this guy.
But it's like, real time. And it's funny because realistically, like, man, I'm just like I had changed subjects about the story with the girl who was supposed to call me. She called me yesterday evening.
Yeah.
And she texted me actually like, hey, is this place bring your own beer and or whatever, bring your own bottle. I don't even drink beer. Bring your own bottle, and they allow me to sell alcohol here? And I text them like, call me. It's like, well, apparently I'm doing something. I'm like, well, actually, I told you yesterday I called you at this time.
Right.
And it's like, oh, you like, she had attitude, via text. I'm one of those people, I can read the text demeanor. It's like, you're funny, you're this. Like, you get on my nerve. I'm like, in all actuality, it's nothing funny about what we talking about. I called you. When it comes to business, I take it very seriously. I'm very descriptive. I like things a certain way. So I called you for this reason, because I felt you were going to ask me this. But ask yourself, this is exactly what I told them. Like, you could ask yourself, why would Zay call me and say, I want you to come sell liquor here or sell your product here if they're not going to allow me to sell it at the door? I'm like, why? That wouldn't make sense for me to even call you, so why would you even ask me that? She didn't text back. So I waited. I continued on the wing truck and doing different stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I honestly had to deal with this. I don't need. They could go to the damn grocery store or the gas station and get something. That's how I sent the police. I'm like, hey, let me know what you decide. If you want to continue to do it or not, give me a time I could call you so I can reiterate everything. If not, it's cool. I'm not tripping on it.
Yeah.
She waited. So she had text me. I ended up going to the art gallery. And I'm like, I can't talk right now. I'm at art gallery. Yeah. One time. Yeah, like I was saying, I can't talk right now. Oh, shit. I can't talk right now. It might be because I moved it. You think so?
I really don't know. They good.
So, I had text. I'm like, hey, I can't talk right now. I'm at an art gallery. It's like, well, I'm trying to get this stuff done so I know what to order. I'm like, this was my purpose of calling you. Because if you do mixed drinks and you do tacos, we 2 weeks out. Hey, look, this is my plan. I feel like you could sell a 16 ounce. and you can offer like a half a gallon, and we can offer you half a gallons in the sections. Cause I'm doing, you can get a section of hookah, 4 people or 6 people for like $75. So let me know what your price of your product is, and I can add it to the section. You're doing tacos, okay? What all do you need for your tacos? This is what I think we should offer. This is what you should get. This is what they're expecting. I do it all so we don't get to the day before and you're confused. And I take everything I do very seriously. And, like, as I keep evolving and growing, my tolerance for the extraness and all this stuff, it gets very
like
little to name.
I still don't feel like there's arrogance. I can relate.
Right. But
like,
you can relate to it in a sense. But I promise you, if you was to see me, like, it's
probably on the other side.
Yeah, I'm
getting it.
I'm plain and simple. And I don't mind. Like, I done had people be like, oh, you so rude, you this, you that.
Right.
And I tell people, my main problem I had, not with the district, but at the district, with people in line, was free people. You free till a certain time, and you got people that's paying. Yeah. So at the district, we have a system whereas you got your general admission line, you got your skip line, and you come around for your sections. Yeah. So, you know, the people we put on flyers and the birthdays and stuff, they would get in the skip line. Right. I'm like, this is a $40 skip line. I got people that's willing to pay. You're holding it up, but you're getting in free. And I don't mind holding you there because regardless, you're going to get in free. But you have 4 hours, or really 3.5 hours, because people come to the club late. They don't ever come on time unless it's a big event. So I got 3 hours of a window to make myself money and make the people around me money, in a sense, so we all can leave happily. So me getting you in free is not as important as to me getting these people that got 40 and 50 and pay for this section ahead of time and did all this. And, you know, and I don't mind telling, like, I'm one of the people like, oh, Zay, it's okay. No, I'm going to explain it to you, whether you like it or not. Hey, you're in a free line. You're getting in regardless. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm telling you, like, you stopping my money. Are you going to pay my car note? That's my main thing. I'm telling you going to pay my car note? You can come in here. I don't mind. Or you could just pay this money since you're in the skip line. And I'll politely walk off. But, you know, at the end of the night, I'm going to sell you experience from the entertainment side of hosting to the DJ, to the quality of the event. And I'm also going to try to get you in promptly so you have a good time to want to come back. But I want you to always remember, if something's wrong, I'm going to stop right there and correct it and go on. If you like it, like I said, you're more than welcome to leave, because it's not like I made the money off of you. You get in free, or you're not going to want to pay whatever the coverage, or you're going to get in for 10. So I just learned how to take it and go with it. But it would come off sometimes. It's arrogance. Like, man, what the fuck? Why you acting like that? But it's like, man, I wake up. I'm blessed to wake up and do what I want. And I made it this far being a certain way. I need to keep perfecting and evolving to make it further. So that's why I kind of carry myself in a sense like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like you just got to learn people. And it gets aggravating. It gets tiresome. But if you don't pride yourself on something, it's just not going to, you know, you're just going to continue to either be. My friend told me this, and this was before he even got to the Landon Collins plays for the Redskins right now. Well, there's the Washington football team. He's the starting safety, just made team captain. It's like his 4th or 5th year in the league. And he went to Alabama. He graduated 3 years before me. He graduated when I was a freshman. My senior year, he came speak to the team, and we all close. At that time, he was an Alabama star going into the draft, you know. And he told me, like, he said, man, I want to tell you something. Just personally, me to you, like, never get complacent in what you do. I mean, you're a freshman, you're playing ball, but, like, you know, college football ain't for everybody. You know, like I said, man, I'm not going to, like, they would laugh. I'm like, bro, I'm not going to play in the league nowhere. Yeah. Like, I got to find, he's like, man, just never get complacent in what you do. And Landon told me that, and, like, those guys, that senior class, were like brothers to me, and we still all talk and communicate. And I just took that, and I've never been comfortable. Like, I say, I'm like the worst person to work with, because we might make $20,000, and I'd be like, well, we could have did this better. Or this was okay, we could have did this. Or this didn't go right. I actually take the consideration of the texts and the phone calls and the, man, well, what you say, we didn't get this. This was, the DJ could have did this. And I'm one of the people that's, hey, bro, this girl, well, man, the party over. You know, I'm the worst person to work with. And you gon', but like I tell everybody, I try to get my point across is, I really not saying the people I work with and my peers don't love it, but I love it because I love to put the quality out for the people. You know what I'm saying? I always want the people to be satisfied. And I might not be satisfied, but I try my best to, everything flows, everything works, everything goes, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what, I think that personally what keeps me going and makes me want to continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you got to love it. It's like a bittersweet. It's like a Sour Patch Kid.
So tell me this, like, are you able, like, I know you able to give direction, but are you able to receive it? Like, can you
I think that's
direction?
why I work.
No,
You don't think so?
Fuck no.
I think I do.
No,
Man, I think no. You know why? You know why I say that?
You got a different aspect of taking it though.
Yeah. But I listen though. Okay.
Definitely.
There we go. I like what
Definitely.
DK just said. I have a different aspect of taking it, but I do listen. And I know when me and BJ were working together, Vibrant Life BJ, he always say, man, you actually do listen. It just doesn't, I don't know, it might not come over in a sense. But like in a realistic sense, it's like, man, you need to keep. Well, we cut that out anyway.
Yeah,
y'all the sickest. Y'all got to. But I do listen. I take, man. You'll be surprised. People would be surprised how much I actually do pay attention to things. And notice, just like when we was talking about the camera, like, yeah, Suge probably was recording. My awareness. But I don't know. You probably had to ask somebody else and be like, how does it? Because everybody's gonna give a different perception.
I've been there firsthand.
It's gonna be like the Master P
You
documentary.
and BJ like slick side arguments on some shit.
we argue though.
Like BJ will be full force, like, man, we gotta do this, and this nigga. Yeah, I know, huh? That's crazy. Yeah,
Right.
Like real life,
like,
laughing at the shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like on his phone, laughing, but at the same time, like I'm looking at him, he like really listening. Cause like I ain't been standing right on side of Zay, and Zay ain't even doing shit on his phone. He just got his phone out.
You like a multitasker.
Yeah, like I could do it, and it comes out because it's like I'd rather say I think DK trying to say I'm very nonchalant about shit. That's what it is.
Definitely.
I got it, because like, bro, I feel like if you being around certain people, some people watch that shit. They look for it as a weakness or not saying like the people I work with has, but they look at it as people just try to see like, okay, let me see what he really like. Me and BJ done been hard up arguing in the club. Me and the dough lady, me and the security, me and the bottle girls.
Lord Jesus.
But it's like it'll look like it really don't even phase Zay. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's how people be like, you just.
That nigga just laugh and walk.
I be like,
off.
all right, like, it just
man,
go
what
on.
the fuck?
Like, and then like say it might be over. I ain't even realize you did this, but I never let it, cause it's just like I related back to playing football. You can mess up on the play, you got the next play, you got the next drive, you got to keep going. But I think I just got a nonchalant spirit and just keep going. Like, all right, like yeah, we can do that. I be this, I am like,
You
yeah, we can do
nonchalant
it.
with like women too?
Hmm?
You nonchalant with the women like
Yeah,
that?
man, I love the women though. Like, man, bro, I got that bad. I love them. Like, I'm just gonna go left, right.
I love these hoes.
That's what I mean. I love these hoes. Like, I hate to say it like that because I try to keep it so professional in these interviews. But man, I wake up here to say, man, I love these hoes, dog.
Come on, bro.
Man, and I tell people like, I'm arguing with DJ Neff and my partner in TJ Reels that day because I'm telling them, this just a perspective. I don't feel like I'm going to get married. Why not, Zay? Cause in a
Hold on, let me say it. Why not, Zay?
Cause I tell you, cause in a realistic sense, marriage is a commitment,
Right.
to your significant other, in front of a group of people, and mainly in front of God. So if I know I'm not gonna do right, I'm not about to do this and put you through this.
It's crazy because
You know what I'm
a lot
saying?
of people had that mindset, man. That'll save a lot of stress.
And in a realistic sense, a lot of things come from marriages. Like, you might have kids in a marriage. You might go through business and financial change, and normally, really in a normal sense, or kind of realistically how it goes, the male always loses the most. The woman gets so much. You might get half of your assets. You might not see. It's a lot to deal with. So I'd rather not even put myself in that situation. Like, I feel like, yeah, I could, and one thing about me, I like my personal space. Like, yeah, we can hang out. I don't mind you staying here, but it's certain days I really just like being by myself because I take what I do takes focus, time, and energy. And if I gotta constantly split it and give it to you and do this, do that, I'm not gonna get anywhere. And I didn't get here with you. You might help me get to.
What if you have somebody that match your match what you do?
I do a lot.
I mean, look at Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Right, but we really don't know Jay-Z and Beyonce.
We don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
like,
from the financial standpoint.
Yeah, the financial standpoint, cool, but I still wouldn't, you know, some marriage is a business to some people. You know what I'm saying? It does help, but I'd rather just be true to myself and be like, yeah, I could do it this way. Or, excuse me, we could keep it silent and, okay, this my girl, boom. You do this, let's come together with this. I don't have to marry you to come, let's do this business. It's money.
Do you really think like you never gonna get married?
Yeah, personally, I don't feel like I want to. Like I always felt like that though. From like I was
crazy
younger.
because people that say that end up being the ones.
Be the ones that get married. But I'm like, bro, it's not like the nice weddings and stuff. Cool, yeah, that's a wave. But I'm just like, I don't feel like they had to do this. Man, you gonna get old one day. You gonna spend. Man, I love these. I be telling man, I love these hoes. Yeah. Like I know anytime I wake up out of a deep sleep, first thing I'm doing, I'm in the DM. I see something on the story. Either I'm about to invite you to something, where this was, you know. I'm a dating ass nigga. We go eat, we go drink, we go get tight. I got a place for every day of the week we go to. We go see art. I just love that's just my vibe. You gonna see me.
What about kids? Like, you think you gonna have kids?
Oh yeah, a couple. I don't mind. See,
so you looking at baby mamas, or we looking at?
Yeah, I'm looking at this. How I feel. Another, I'm gonna tell you another. Look, y'all gonna be like Zay different. So back to Landon.
Yeah.
Landon, I love him to death. Landon I think he has 4 kids. Mm-hmm. 4 kids, right? In high school, I'm being around, once again, older group of guys. Landon just always would tell me, man, bro, kids are going to come regardless, right? I'm like, I feel you. And I used to always pick like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Be like, but man, look, you have to be, you have to be prepared. Make sure who you sleep with, you can have a kid with. So, yeah, you got your little one nights and this, then, and third, but you know, sometimes you might fall in something raw. You know, you never know. No. But he always told me, and I never forgot it. He was like, man, this nigga remember some weird shit.
How you make sure of that, though? How do you make sure of that?
Just like, you know, you got to make sure it's the way he told me is like, man, just, if you sleep with her, make sure she can have your baby. Like, you know, that comes with dealing with rats and dealing with this. Like, if you couldn't have a baby with her, don't sleep with her. And I just always kept it like that. So I don't even, like, if kids come out,
that sound awesome in the ideal world.
Right.
But, like,
you right in the perfect world.
That good girl could become that
right,
crazy chick. That crazy chick.
I'm big, like I tell people, you just got to hold yourself accountable. Yeah. Like, I'm big on accountability. If it don't work, then, okay, we got to take legal precaution. You know what I'm saying? You got to be prepared for it. And that's how I always, like, I think that's why I am the way I am, because I know it's a consequence, whether good or bad, but you have to be prepared for it, or you have to set yourself up to be prepared for it.
So you accept it either way it comes?
Yeah, either way, because it's life at the end of the day. I tell people this all the time, bro. Like, certain things is life. You just got to deal with it. So when you in it, and then, you know, people say, some people relate it and be like, oh, God wouldn't give you nothing you can't handle. I still relate it to just life in general. You go through so much. People change, evolution, you know, hearts grow apart. It's all kind of stuff, but the main goal, if I have a kid, when I have a kid, is to take care of my kid. We need to be able to co-parent together in that. So regardless, when I find out you're pregnant or this going on, we need to be able to co-parent at the end of the day. Yeah. Because you know how I am. And that's how I'm up, man. You know how I am. So we got to figure out how to do this. You're not comfortable with this, then we got to figure something out. I'm not saying you got to get an abortion or nothing like that. I'm really not a fan of it. Right. But I just, you know, and I feel like that might make a stronger relationship with whoever I do have a child with, because I'm honest with you and telling you this is how I am. And, you know, it saves, bro. You'll be surprised. It saves a lot of relationships, a lot of children, childhoods, and things like that. Yeah. Just being like that. But that's my main thing. Like, I do have a kid, a couple, you heard me. I just want to be able to make sure I be able to take care of them. They in the best situation for themselves. And sometimes, because, you know, some people take kids and force themselves to get married based off the kids.
Facts.
That's not always best.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all could be dealing with something and it's affecting your child. And they in the house, it's still not a stable, comfortable environment. And as big as people are on mental health and all this stuff, you got to look at that.
I love the transparency, bro. I like that.
Yeah, you got to look at that.
I mean, I know people who keep it so G with a girl, like, they'll tell a girl, look, I'm a cheat.
Yeah, like my boy earlier.
Yeah,
he the sickest.
Some girls, yeah, they still end up
right.
Yeah.
And I mean, that just come like, bro. I had read something today, like, man, you know, your girl might cheat on you, she might sleep with this person, might do this, but man, it's life, and I think that's the biggest thing. And I just thank my dad. Like one time, I really want to thank my dad for like raising me, and he was always transparent with me through anything, through my parents getting a divorce, through issues, through how to pay bills, do anything. So I just always took that, and I just realized like it's life. You know what I'm saying? You go through different things. Like everybody doesn't have everybody's blessed with certain things. You just gotta know what yours is, learn yours, and master it. And if you can evolve. But it's life at the end of the day. Like I respect anything from the Dominant Roller to the Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. From Subway to Jimmy John's, from Root Chris to Chili's. You respect all angles because you made it to, you know what I'm saying? You made it. You gotta. It's a level of respect you gotta hold. And I think about this stuff all the time. Be by myself. Like just even gestures people make throughout the day to you. Like I don't mind giving a compliment. I don't mind commenting on a picture, like anything. People might say, "Oh, say always on it," because that's just me. It's genuine. I come from a good place doing it. Because I will, not saying I look for the same expected, but you never know how it go. You change people's days. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said before, like even with the nightlife in the club, like you might have a person that might have their car repossessed, lost their job, failed the test, husband cheating on, and they come out to drink, socialize, enjoy themselves for that window of time. So in that window of time, that 4 hours, that 3.5 hours, that 2 hours, that might be the best time of their night, and they go back to, I got to get up in the morning for church. I got to work. I got to do this.
The GOAT has said
that's real, though.
That's
and
real life.
I look at that, when I, as a host, and like I was told at 16, when I first got introduced to like DJing and MCing and stuff, you have to be able to watch a room and control a room. You might see a person looking sad. Hey, DK, come with this one. We going to put that Mary J. Blige, not going to cry. She drunk, but she might not, it go either way.
Yeah.
You might see a person turned up. You got your street guys with the money. You got your businessmen. You got your educated degree people. You got to know how to, it's a gumbo pot of people, and you just got to learn how to work and relate the room. So sometimes it's a matter of, you ain't standing in line, you might not be the prettiest girl. Girl, what you? I like that. What you got? I'm a big flirt. Big flirt, GOAT. but look, you gotta be able to really just, and that makes a person's day. You'll be surprised how many people, and that hooks them forever to just. It might be a person, big girl. I like that. They had a guy. I never forget this. I met this girl, bro, at Pretty Wednesday. We had the wing truck. She said, "I want some wings." She had a little bit of voice. She kind of heavy. Like, man, I just really want 6. I don't. Man, I'm going to give you 10. Stop playing. That 6 ain't going to do it. And she laughing ever since then. Yeah. She came out to the grind before COVID started, right? I'll never forget it. She came out. I really don't come out. I got one friend. I'm like, man, you go sit in my section. Like, I'll make sure you straight. Yeah. So I'm at the door and stuff doing Zay type things. And I'm like, man, I wonder where big girl is. She wasn't over there. So I walked through the grind. She's sitting at the back at the table. I'm like, man, didn't I tell you go sit? She's like, nah, I ain't they kind of. Man, come on.
Right.
Came in there, sat down. What you want? Oh, I fixed it. Hey, this my home girl. Y'all enjoy yourself. Text me that night. Man, nobody ever did that for me. Sometimes I be feeling uncomfortable. Man, you look good. Just, enjoy yourself. That's what you come. If I tell you, like I told her, if I tell you, hey, you good in the section, come over here. Man, best believe you good in the section. Come over here.
Girls need love too.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I love them. I love them all. Because, man, they go a long way, though, bro. And it's just really that. That's
what's up, man.
You could change a person's mood. And I feel like that's like my biggest thing. The biggest blessing I ran across doing this. I feel like the nightlife is a platform for me to do other things. Mm-hmm. So that was my biggest blessing in the nightlife. Just being able to meet so many people and change a person's mood. I don't want to say, I don't put, different DJs out here in these, not referring to DK at all, though, but they got some different DJs in the streets. Yeah. They be like, say, you need to go get on the mic and do this, and Yeah. So I kind of look at it sometimes, it's like, man, people really want me to go host and do this stuff, and, man, that really helps. So,
rap.
they got a DJ in there, like, Mo Swag, he do it sometimes, like, man, we need you to come get on the mic, come do this, like, yeah. It's funny. He a host, he's a DJ, and he could control the crowd as well vocally. And it just, I appreciate those things, and I always just try to get better at them, because, some people, when a certain song come on, y'all like, what's that? They gotta come. He gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, look, man, I want you to do this. Like, when you have stuff coming up, make it a point to holler at us.
Man, I'm gonna do that, because I thought about it earlier. Well, not earlier. When I left here that day, hey, I gotta hit them every time I do something, because, man, not saying just to utilize it for exposure, but, man, it's just it's just like, it's good to have that, that good energy and that good vibe. It goes a long way. People, you never know who watching.
Right.
That's what I always say. Like, you never know who watching. Yeah, I did something earlier, bro. I had some little kids. I always see them walking with a lawnmower in my neighborhood. Mm-hmm. So I knew I had to come here today. I'm going to a birthday party. I'm like, man, I don't want to cut no grass. And they pushing. The younger brother had a weed eater. The older brother had a lawnmower. They couldn't be no more than 13 and 9 or something like that. Mm-hmm. I said, man, how much y'all charging? Like, what you mean? I'm like, to cut grass. Like, man, we really was going to get our lawnmower. Our cousin stays on the street. I said, oh, man, I was going to pay y'all to cut these yards. And the dude was like, I'll do it. So I'm like, man, well, if you can, come cut them. If I'm not here, or if you see this car here, just knock on the door. And, man, I'm talking about, I went sat down and got comfortable. And I got, like, pit bulls. So I'm like, oh, what damn dog's barking? The dude was at the door, little dude. So I go outside. I'm like, man, and I ain't asked how much. I'm like, man, look, you can knock out these 2 yards from, I give you $50. Y'all can split that. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, man, we'll do it. So I said, man, what's your name, bro? He's like, my name Jose. I'm like, man, my name's Zay. So he thought bullshit. Like, nah, my name's Zay for real, bro. He like, oh, man, okay. Man, I'm talking about them little dudes. You would have thought they was pros, bro. Yeah. Cut the grass, weed eat. I ain't swept the grass off the tank. I'm like, yeah, fresher. So I paid him, and I'm like, I'm so absent, man. I'm trying to go, what I'm about to put on. I got to go do this. He said, hey, Zay, do you want my number or something if you need your grass? I'm like, yeah, give me, I say, you know what? I say, man, look, every 2 weeks, come by. Or every week and a half, just come holler at me. I'm going to make sure you do something, So the next time I catch him, I'm going to ask, like, man, what you do with your money? I'm just going to ask him, see what he say, young. And I'm like, look, I'm going to tell him, look at it in this sense. Every 2 weeks, you probably get $100 a month from me. Sooner or later, you might have to pay your own phone bill or something. That's going to cover your phone bill. That's going to cover this. That's going to cover that. I want to be able to do that. And just that introduction to meeting him, I'm like, man, you know what? This could, you never know. He might, and I think about stuff like that. Like, he might ask me, he might be dating a girl. I might ask a question. And he might not have no older siblings that can holler at him and talk to him. So I just want to, really introduce myself to him and talk to him, because you never know how far it could go. He might be in a position one time, man, I remember this dude, this older guy you would cut his grass. He the one showed me how to take this and put your money here and do, you know what I'm saying? Because everything goes somewhere, regardless, whether it be a bill, whether you got diapers to get, you got food. So when you making that, don't change what you do. That's what a lot of people, like, and a lot of colored people, not to be, that's when they get money, they don't know what to do with money. Now I got to start eating here, I got to start eating there. You was just making it, eating Chili's and this. I mean, you're going to see me in TJ Ribs every 2 days. I go to TJ Ribs. Once a month, I might go eat somewhere crazy out the loop. I barely go on trips, because if you getting somewhere, you can't, I got a little money, let me go here. You're going to lose your money.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So that's like the biggest thing, because, we'll never evolve if nobody ever says, hey, and people will tell me, like, that's why I'm, like, when some people say, hey, you could do this. You should stop and learn how to do this, because it helps and it takes you further. So I just feel like that's why I'm put here.
That's what's up, man. Tell me, what do you have up and coming? Like, I know you got the book.
Oh, yeah, I've been working on the book since I was in high school. It's called Salvation. And I do page for page every so many days, every so many weeks. I'm really going to try it. I'm going to go put that on the top of my chart to finish, because I really feel like now is a good time.
You know, like, about when you going to release it?
No, because I want to do it. I still need to do my research on all the publishing and stuff. I really wanted to come out and be like
official. Yeah,
Amazon, all that,
Right.
And like I said, it comes with time and steps. I'm around some great people that can help me. That's something I'm working on. I want to shoot a short film. I'm trying to shoot. That's my dog, Trey, my dog. I want to get them together and put them on different angles of a room and just start, like, say something like if Trey was free, Trey's in New Orleans today. If Trey was free, I would try to get him to come shoot from where DK is. Right. And they come together, production. I think I'm going to come, hopefully if they let me do it, I'm going to grab Skate Galaxy again.
Yeah.
Y'all need to get the bomb sound or something. I'm about to say something.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to speak it to existence.
Come on.
I'm going to do my Boosie voice for this one. Hold on. Suge, you ready? Suge ain't ready for the Boosie voice.
Oh,
You know I got that Torrance Hedge voice. We're going to have a little fun. You ready?
I'm ready.
Man, it's going down. October 31st.
Okay.
Sexiest costume party in the capital city coming
Yes,
soon.
sir.
yeah.
I ain't
Yes, sir.
dropping no location.
Huh?
Your titties ain't got to be out,
Yeah.
but it's going down. You heard me?
Yes, sir.
I'm coming for Halloween. I'm coming out in that water. You heard me? Put your pussy lips on live. I give you $1,000. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I give you $1,000.
Yes, sir.
October 31st. I'm coming. I'm jumping out in this water somewhere in Baton Rouge. I can't miss a year. The sexiest costume party in the capital city will be back. Halloween night. Dreams and nightmares. Hashtag trick or treat. Hashtag freaks come out at night.
Whole lot of freaky shit.
Whole lot of freaky shit.
Whole lot of freaky.
So that's
man,
what's.
look.
That's why I'm chilling.
Hey,
Halloween y'all gotta
Make sure y'all come out to that, man. That's a Zay event. It's gonna be raw.
You know that
And his
Halloween
name might not be on the fly, but he just told y'all.
Halloween. Y'all gonna see that location. Y'all gonna say what that is. I said, wait, I ain't seen that before. I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna see. We ain't never seen this before. We done heard of the grind. Like what is this? So this gonna be must see TV. I'm talking about. I'm going to save some freaks out the flood to come put a costume on. Like Charles, it's gonna be big.
Yeah.
Dominant roller TV. We gonna be big.
Man, look, man. In closing, man, let us know like what makes you dominant, man.
What makes me dominant? Ooh, well, I ain't gonna lie. I was about to play with y'all a little bit, but man, honestly, what makes me dominant? My mind. Like I said once before, man, I feel like everybody is blessed with certain abilities. Like you have basketball players that are talented. You have football players. You got doctors, lawyers, nurses. Then you got event planners and half man, half goats. I feel like I was blessed with the mind and thinking capability to relate, understand, and help people. And I just really realized, in a non-arrogant sense, I was blessed with the ability to make people better. So I utilized that to do everything around me, from events, merchandise, photography, videography, music, the whole nine. And I just feel like that's what makes me dominant. That's what always keeps me going, because I might be the only person in the room that's taking mental notes. I see something, I'm screenshotting it. I'm going to write it down. I think I want to do this. I'm going to say, hey, let me reach out. Sure, can you do this? Trey, can you do this? Hey, how does this work? And I constantly feed myself. Read, understand, and interpret. Read. I told my niece the other day, regardless on anything, you need to learn how to read, write, and spell. I used to work with a dude who used to tell me that all the time. He was an older black guy. I'm like, what you mean by that? Like, man, that's why we don't make it as black people. He's an old dude. I mean, we don't read. Yeah. We don't. And I'm like, man, you know what? You right. A lot of black people don't read. You could put clear fruit on the thing. Man, what that is you drinking? The Powerade? Man, I ain't see. You know what I'm saying? People don't read.
Facts.
So, and I tell her, like, I'm not the deranged uncle that's going to educate you down, but I bought you 2 Barbies. I got you 2 little math workbooks. Simple addition. Simple subtraction. Cool, you finish these, we're going to go to, she like going to quarters. Mm-hmm. Quarters got big games. She don't like checking. She like the big games. Yeah. So you finish the book, and all of them right, it's a little 15-page tablet. We're going to go to quarters, we're going to go do this. She like to go down. So I really want to just like push that. And that's what you got to utilize your mind. So now she 5 years old in kindergarten. Utilize her mind. Think, oh, well, he told me I should do this. Before you know it, you're going to be able to add this, multiply this. It's going to come to you. So that just puts you ahead. I feel like as black people, as a minority, even like any minority race, they don't put each other ahead. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of he said something different, the guy earlier, but it's the crab in the bucket mentality. I feel like you should put people ahead. Like if like Gay said, if you sitting in the car with 3 people, you the smartest person in the car, you got to get out that car. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit.
Real,
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I feel like when you look around, like people say you are who you surround yourself with. In some way, shape, or form, you are who you surround yourself with.
Right.
So I always try to pride and surround myself with people that make them better. After a while, if I can't or I've done my part, you gotta learn it on your own and get it. But that's what makes me dominant, my man. That's the interview. Yeah.